Hey everyone, okay, so for this video I'm going to be showing you the kind of trick that probably I would imagine that a lot of you don't know when doing eyeshadow, particularly smoky eyeshadow, that there's this way of almost guaranteeing that you get it right. So I'm going to show you it as succinctly and quickly as possible. I'm going to be using some eyeshadows by Burberry. So the first one that I'm going to be using is shade number 23, which is Dark Sable. And I'm starting with the kind of medium dark color. I'm using, of course, my brushes, which is number 19. Now, I'm going to show you the standard crease and then show you what else to do. So we want, and this is a mirror here in case you're wondering. So that's the crease of the eye. So this is where most of us would put the dark shadow, which is perfectly fine as I'm doing. That's the crease. That's where most of us put the color, and then we build from there. Now, the one thing that you need to do with a smoky eye, you can see I've extended my eyebrow. With a smoky eye, particularly when you want to blend it and pull it out, you need to take that crease past the natural crease where it really is and bring it out more. It needs to come out where it pulls across to that lower eyelid. And normally when we do our crease, it's a much shorter crease. By pulling it out that extra kind of distance, you're really going to be able to pull it and smoke it out. Now I'm just going to finish this eye off by taking that same shadow and really just working it into the lid. Burberry do such beautiful, beautiful eyeshadows. They are so creamy, despite the fact that they're a powder. They are such a joy to work with, and you don't get lots of fallout. I'm going to take the same brush number 19. It's just a clean version of it. And I'm going to blend this. Now I like to start on the inner corner, and I'm doing backwards and forwards motions, but circular motions up and out towards the end of the eyebrow, the tail of the eyebrow. And you can see how it blends it and pulls it out automatically. No guessing where it should end, because you've extended that tail out, that crease here, more than you should. So the blending process is almost done for you by these circular motions up and out. So let's add more color. I'm actually going to use another shade, which is number 7, Taupe Brown. Great shade. So I really want this to be a brown smoky eye. And I'm just starting in the kind of center of the lid and going over what I've done. This is this real grey brown. Again, there's the crease, extending it just a tad out so that it's in line with the bottom of that eyelid. Clean brush and blend. Back and forward, always, 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 always use a clean brush to blend. And I almost never use a really strong highlight because I think it's really old fashioned, and a smoky eye should bleed out into nothing. So to connect these two up, I'm going to use a slightly smaller brush and the same shadow. So this is brush number 20, and I'm just going to go underneath and wrap it round. So underneath the eye, and wrap it round. And there can sometimes be this tiny bit of skin that doesn't have colour on. So make sure that there's colour there so that it forms this arc of colour. That makes sense. So let me just take that mirror away. So you can kind of see it now in a better light. That there's the crease, and we've extended it slightly out. And by extending it that just fraction more past our normal crease level, we can then blend and pull everything together with such ease. Remember, with blending, that we're doing circular motions up and out, up to the brow, and pulling it out. We don't even need to pull it out with these circular motions because we've already extended it further than our natural crease. And it just creates this wonderful kind of halo of colour. So I'm just going to add a little bit of black. Again, it's Burberry. This is number 18. I just want to add a touch of real depth in this outer V. Right here and right here. And I'm just going to, with no finesse, sweep it just across the lash line. And then take a fraction of it, just a fraction of it, onto the pencil brush and just line the outer section. And again, going back in with a clean blending brush in a circular motion, just to make sure that it's harmonious with the rest. So I'm hoping you can see that this is a smoky eye. It's smoky from the lash line and it bleeds out. So let's just complete the look by curling the lashes and applying mascara. There you go. So to complete the look, I've put on mascara, which is the Too Faced Mascara Better Than Sex. And I've lined the waterline with a coffee pencil by MAC. And you can kind of see now that this is a smoky eye and it's feline, it's pulled out, it's elongated, it follows the kind of tail of the eyebrow, and just by extending it that fraction of an inch, you can really make your eyeshadow so much easier to deal with. And this goes for an everyday look as well. Even if you just want to do a quick everyday crease and blend it out quickly into nothing, it will work that way too. It's really cool and I hope you like it. This is quite a dramatic smoky eye, despite the fact that I've not really used huge amounts of black. I've used 2 shades of brown and a fraction of black into the corner of the eye. But you can see that it really, really makes that eye pop and stand out. And with a really nude lipstick like Nude Cake by Charlotte Tilbury and Bardo Beige, this look would be complete with just a slight beige flush on the cheek of a really lovely blusher, and it would be perfect. There you go. I really hope you learned something. I'm sorry it was so long, but I really wanted you to understand the technique. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.